Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be on this super dramatic fall appropriate look, and the best part about it is that all the products I'm using are going to be very affordable. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my face, and for that I'm using the One Heck of a Blot primer by Soap & Glory, and then I'm going to go in with my foundation. So for that I'm using these two, and the only reason I'm doing that is because one is way too light, one is way too dark, so I mixed both of them to make my own custom shade. Both of these foundations alone are beautiful, they sit beautifully on the skin, so you definitely do not need to go and buy two different foundations. You can just get one in your shade already and you should be good to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is apply some concealer. So I'm going in with the Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline underneath my eyes and all along my T-zone. And I'm going to blend that out using my beauty blender.
Here we go.
To set all the areas that I highlighted, I'm using the Airspun powder. I've been using this for a while now and I actually really like it. It's a great dupe for the, the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's pretty much identical. It's just the only thing I don't like about it is that it has a very strong scent. So after I apply that underneath my eyes, I'm pretty much going to just wipe it off as soon as I applied it. And then I'm going to go in with the other concealer that I showed earlier and apply that to prime my eyelids before going in with the Morphe little palette in Copper Popper, whatever it is. So I'm going to take this shade right here and just buff that into the crease as a transition shade to get ready for the darker shades that I'm going to apply right now. So now I'm going to go in with the darkest shade and apply that to the outer and inner corner to create a halo effect. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the orange matte shade and apply that into the crease just to deepen it up a little bit. And then I'm taking a clean fluffy brush just to blend everything out and make sure there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going with the orange shimmery shade. It took me forever to get that down. And I'm applying that straight to the lid on a packing brush. And then I'm going in with the gold shade right next to it just because I didn't want the lid to actually be orange. I wanted it to have a golden look with orange kind of peeking through on the bottom, sort of like a duochrome effect. And then I'm going with the matte brown shade on the outer and inner corner again just to blend everything together. For my eyeliner, I went with the NYC liquid liner and I decided to just do a super thin line across, I cannot speak, oh my goodness, across the lash band, and then I just did a little kind of medium-sized wing. And then to prep my lashes for the falsies that I'll be applying a little later, I'm applying a thin layer of mascara and then I'm going to work on my lower lash line. So for that I'm using this dark brown matte shade again and just kind of packing that onto the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with the first transition shade that we used and just smudge all of that out, make it nice and smoky. To fill in my brows, I actually went in with a black gel liner. This one is by Maybelline. Be careful if you're going to do this. I accidentally went in with too heavy of a hand, so just be sure to have a little product on the brush and use light strokes with light pressure. And then to bronze up my face, I'm using a new favorite of mine, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And then to contour my nose, I'm going to take these two shades from the NYX. You're not there yet. Calm down. Okay, so now I'm going to take the middle two shades from this NYX palette to contour my nose with a fluffy blending brush, and then I'm going to take an even fluffier brush to blend that out and make sure it's not too harsh. Make sure the color is nice and diffused. For my blush, of course, I used what I use in pretty much every video of mine. These two shades from a $5 palette that I got from Ross. They're really good, really pigmented, and they get the job done. So for my highlighter, I decided to just take the Morphe palette and use that gold shade that we used all over the lid and use that as a highlighter. And I think it turned out looking pretty okay. I was a little skeptical at first, didn't know if it was going to be too glittery, but it ended up all good. So for my lips, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do a nude or a bold, dark brown lip, but I decided to just stick with nude. So I took this NYX lip liner first and just kind of overdrew my lips a little bit and filled them in all the way. And then I went in with two NYX liquid lipsticks. The first one is a liquid Suede lipstick in the shade Soft Spoken, and the second one is a Lingerie lipstick in the shade Push Up, I believe. And then once you're done with that, you're done with the look. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I'm sorry about all the lighting changes. I started filming this at 5:30, and by the time I was done it was 6:30. And the time changed, so I got darker a lot faster, and I didn't really anticipate it. I kind of forgot what happens when the time changes. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!